was on that I couldn't grab.
Jose, the invite was sent.
It's alright. It was probably just
So
Darius.
next time they fly over our base,
I just did 10,000 to that thing. Fucker got wrecked.
Alright, you just want to go grab some C4?
yeah.
Yeah.
I figured I'd put up walls and a door. I just ran out of stuff, and I was like,
We might need more C4 because they might have vaults. I highly doubt that though.
He can't
Yeah,
do
but-
shit.
Are
We
they
already
still
agreed
on?
on we're gonna fuck them up and they're gonna try to fuck us up.
Are they even still on the server?
Yeah,
hit
they're
start
on.
and look.
Monkey's on. Who else was it? Yeah, only Monkey's on right now.
Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on
You should be like no beef to anybody but Vanquisher.
sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies.
Vanquisher is the only guy we have a problem with, right?
As the Broncos get set.
No,
Alright.
and Flappy.
Anyone
Flappy Monkey.
who's not in the tribe is fair game.
Well, the only person I have beef with is Vanquisher.
Adam Jones.
Flappy's the one that we all killed.
The 20 before he's brought down.
The guy that kept flying over the base.
43-yard
Yeah,
line.
that's Flappy.
That so. Why is it all foggy? You should have turned off the weather.
What do you see fog?
Is it not foggy for you?
Nah, I'm fine.
It's hella foggy.
On 1st and 10, here's Keenum. To the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the
Oh, you're so lucky I didn't cut back quick enough, Jose.
15-yard play.
They've got good playmakers on the
I
other
read
side.
that too.
I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice,
Wait, Jose, are you actually Mexican?
they're going to increase their proficiency.
And it's a good start getting the play.
It tends to be. It's all a persona.
Every Hispanic person I know is Puerto Rican.
His real name is Craig.
Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
His real name is actually Joseph. Who just come Jose?
My dad's name is Juan, so.
It's Hefe.
It's in half-ass.
Oh my god.
Isn't Juan a Mandarin name as well?
No.
Juan?
I feel like that could be Mandarin.
Gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays.
Probably. So, I mean,
Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and
The other
10.
teams they could be like flying around on right now.
Now it's Keenum here on the bootleg. Blitz coming and down he goes.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the
What'd
They
you
have a
say?
tech flex
it's been
too.
in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
Tatter, so sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped.
Chuck has one?
They've got to find a way to get it back together.
Oh.
And nearly an interception
So
here
close.
on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down. Now keep in mind, they
I
did
wonder,
have
is it
3
going to be a
interceptions
run to the
last
right,
week.
or is it going to be
Quite
slants over the
confident
middle?
first quarter pick that time.
But they had to like what they saw in terms of reacting when the ball is thrown. We had an expression.
Run
but
to the
Jose
right.
is not far off.
Well, with Dale, you get play action to the right every single time, and he throws to the circle receiver.
Defensive back. You remember those 3 interception games? It can be contagious, give you a little momentum.
They really can, and it doesn't
So,
matter whether it's one
I lost the
person or
base.
spread them across your entire defense. Everybody wants a piece of that pie.
How'd you lose the
Sounds like
base?
something people would do.
Long. It's Keenum.
Because the big lake that I see on the map is not the big lake that it is.
40. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target.
Wait, I think I
Oh,
found
dude,
it.
fucking C4 is difficult to make. I don't know if we're about to do this tonight.
Before it's not that difficult.
Get into that big frame.
Electronics, crystal, cementing-based fiber, gunpowder, poly.
And this will remain a
Yeah, I
scoreless
know, he
game.
definitely does not.
I just used up a bunch of materials to make 5 turrets, so.
Field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
There's still some
He
more
just
bullets left
pushed
in
it,
the
and that
fabricator
one
that someone
never
wants them.
wanted to come back.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of
You could probably like
Because, like,
have a.
We already have a detonator. It's just we need C4.
here on 1st down. He'll get this one complete
All we
to
need is
St.
3.
Jones. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there. His 14th touchdown.
Don't go yawning, you pervert.
And the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead.
You get
Must be
clean
going
here,
to
but
sleep
hurt.
soon.
Back on to PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
All we need is fiber, gunpowder, and hide. Go get hide off of like one of the things. We can make gunpowder with charcoal.
Oh, I forgot Pac-Man Jones was on the fucking Broncos right now.
Is there a pick to him?
No, he was running back a kick.
What Madden are you guys playing?
19.
I think the running back position.
I'm too broke so far, didn't Madden.
The NFL being a passing league.
They do all the professional shit, though. Or not professional, but like sophisticated shit. Yeah.
I actually take this more seriously than I do my job.
Pancakes. Queen?
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed
She did.
fast.
Yeah. She went.
She went night, night, night.
I'm typing that right now.
You're lying.
Oh, yeah. To leave with what?
Fucker.
Interception number 13 of the season? Oh.
I'm like, she went night, night.
The second you said that was the second I put the last T in the night.
I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that,
I love
I'm
you,
about to
Tyler.
die because I'm cold. Why do you guys decide to build in the Arctic?
that big move, it
So people get rid of us. Just do your fortitude.
takeaways, multiple big plays,
Oh, yeah.
You need 400 fortitude to survive up there. Most people don't put more than 200 in, so most people, once the cake is done, can't hurt it.
2 yards on the pickup there, but it's enough to give him a new set of downs.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to
I
someone
can answer the same questions every day.
footwork and add a little bit of power.
What did you do 10 minutes ago? What?
What did we do 2 minutes ago?
Beat my meat.
They probably saw you flying over their base and want to know what you were doing.
No, we killed their teams.
For a Charger touchdown.
Not them. Oh, wait, yeah.
First quarter touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger.
You're trying to make
And the
Dusty,
Chargers
though?
find a way
Okay.
to stretch their lead.
Who the fuck is that? Who's Dusty?
Gonzalez to add the PAT.
He seems like a pretty cool dude. That's who he is.
5 minutes on arc.
And that'll make the score.
Colin, he reminds me a little bit of Sam, but less baked.
8 food.
Yeah. I said a lot of these guys are a lot like one another. Mac and cheese, wasn't it?
Now Jones.
Yeah,
love
mac and cheese.
And he'll make it across the 20.
You're making me hungry.
As his guys will set up shop at
Didn't
No,
look
that was a
easy all the
last
time.
night
Here's
reference.
the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here.
Last night,
Already
tonight,
got 2 touchdowns
tomorrow
here in the
night,
first
mac and
half.
cheese
This
always
becomes a
sounds
pretty
good.
important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
I'm gonna be like, and killed your shit.
Script plays, we know that,
Did you guys
right?
attack a base?
They
Nope.
script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably
No.
deep into their script. I think they're gonna stay with it.
He said, damn. He definitely sees it in the try block. He's like, these motherfuckers.
3 points get that 0.
Sorry, Jose, you made that one easy to read.
There, bringing up 2nd down.
He'll never know after I ask him this question.
Damn, Dusty keeps dying. You wanna buy Viva?
On 2nd down, here's Keenum. Dancing to his
He
left.
said no.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
He won't let me spawn on the bed. This is why you name beds, okay? Won't let me.
Oh,
Ooh,
this will
Jose
this will
coming out
make
in a
him
3
like
wide
feel
receiver
very.
set. Okay.
This is gonna make him feel very like bad for questioning us if we did.
We should have made this a scorched earth server so people would have to
Oh, God.
really try to stay alive.
Wait, who's Dusty? No.
Oh, he didn't
It's
jump.
him.
Oh shit.
Why does he keep dying?
Because he's bad at the game.
Anything that starts with "see what had happened was" never ends well.
Blake.
And what about the Megalodon?
Dude, he's mad. Oh god, that's a pack of what?
Oh my god.
Blake, yes.
He just ran crotch first into his head.
That's my tribe.
I almost broke my own
Oh, we
player's
rated
neck
the
there.
wrong people.
Did you
You're
just...
lying.
He sounds so upset.
So what are you saying? That getting two in a game is like kid stuff for him? That's nothing. He's already done that, right? Been there, done
No, that's the right people. No, that's the right people.
No, Flappy Monkey 54 is not in Tribe of Blake. Tribe
I said
of
he's in the
Blake.
Spanish one.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense?
Dude, no, that's the right people, I swear.
4 yards or more.
No, it's not.
Aiming for?
You see the last
Flappy
part of the
rated-
names? Those are the tribes.
To knock that one away and bring up second down.
Jose, stop trying to disguise your cover 4.
No, yeah, I just
cover
realized
1.
that, but I thought you said Flappy's tribe was the
Oh.
one above the circle, Badger.
Oh, no wonder.
I'm
That's fucking
confused.
Charles Clay. I thought that was Keenan Allen. Oops.
I think they're allied.
Badger, then where's Flappy's tribe?
Flappy's is over by Chuck's. I said Tribe of Blake's over in the one above the hole. I thought that's where they're
Oh
both
my
at.
god.
No, that's what I asked for, remember? I asked for Tribe of Blake, remember?
Yeah, he
Oh.
asked for Tribe of Blake. I told him what Tribe of Blake was.
Oh, what the fuck? I was going for that. Alright, where's the tribe of the assholes?
Dude,
They're,
Tribe of
they're
Blake
built up
is...
over by the
I
castles
think
on the
that's
platform, I
us.
think, beside it.
I'm
Alright.
pretty sure they have turrets.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If
Dude, they
Oh, they have
constantly...
turrets?
back-to-back drives,
If they're constantly bringing griffins, then I'm pretty sure they have something.
you motivate your offensive line.
I'll scope it out.
In the mood to fire out his
I think a lot of you guys speculate.
Are we still going to raid Tribe of Blake?
So you guys raided Tribe of Blake, but he's blaming
We
Flappy.
didn't raid them, we just
Yeah,
boosted
he
them.
thinks Flappy did it because Flappy said he killed one of their witherns. We killed a withern and a fucking Bronto.
They still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Oh yeah.
A
But
lot.
you have a couple days or a couple weeks invested into it.
Talib with his 3rd
I
interception?
have a couple of years invested into it.
Yeah, I've like while this shit.
Well, I meant on a server, like when you grind for like a week, 2 weeks, and you have everything built up, and someone raids you, and you lose it all, and then you're like,
Oh, yeah, like on Chuck's first server, when Dodson and Ace sold the base.
yeah, I remember, and then complained that they sold it when they're the ones who sold it, and then whined everything was out of it. I remember that whole ordeal. See, I joined Chuck's first server, and I built this humongous base up beside the castle on that big platform. Well, then everyone started joining the server because they were playing with me, and they all just said, you know, they want to be in my tribe. So they joined the tribe, and then they decided that my base was too built up and too super, and no one could raid us, so they gave it away. Well, sold it to somebody else.
How do you
So I
sell
took
a
my
base?
stuff out of the base, and then built a new base, and then they all started complaining that I took my stuff out of the base, and that their super base was no longer a super base to sell. And then they all started bitching about it. And then the next thing I know, the base was gone. No one bought the base. The base just got blown up, and they all relocated with me anyway. And then I was just like, what's the point? If you're gonna complain, why build my base?
Come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
I had like turrets, I had tech, I had metal, I had tech gates, I had piles of vaults, and each vault was filled with every type of material in the game. Like, I could just sit in my base and make stuff all day and never leave.
What did they sell it for? Like, what was the price?
They just said whatever tribe could come up with the biggest payment, and then they just took whatever the lump sum was from one tribe and gave it to that tribe. I was like, if you guys are gonna give it to the tribe that has the most to offer, you're giving the big base to the biggest tribe out there. Like, that's not helping things.
I know, they could just raid.
They didn't even build the base. They shouldn't have been selling the base. So it's like if I came into this tribe and I was like, hey, I'm gonna sell all the dinosaurs inside here because we have too many. It's like, that's probably not one person's choice.
I don't know how to go about this. How to go about
They thought it
killing
would,
them.
they thought it would fix the server and encourage more people to play and people to stop quitting. And I was like, yeah, giving one super base to another super tribe is not really fixing much.
You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver.
I'm trying to find another base spot, but it's really hard on this map. Like, I hate Rag because there is no like secluded areas. Like, everything's just out in the open. At least the islands, you have islands and you have caves. Ragnarok, you have like waterfalls to hide under.
Okay. So, over here at fucking, what's his name's base? Flappy's. I'm just scoping it out. I don't know if all their stuff's on nutrient, but that fucking, what thingy, the... Oh, what's it called? Griffin hits heavy as fuck.
A lot of Griffins will because people can pump them full of just attack and health.
Yeah. But their Griffin looks like fucked up right now. Like, it's like so bloody. And then they have a 256 poison within. And then a 153 ice, and then a 153.
Oh, hey, look, it's Dodson. Hello,
Do they
Dodson.
have turrets?
Hey, Dodson. I'm about to freeze some people up in a second.
You got this plan?
Yeah,
No,
I'm about to attack these people.
Clean that
You're just
up.
letting us know before you do it.
Mark went to bed. Am I playing? Yeah, I'm not looking for a base spot. The reason I stuck around the base so long was to build those turrets and get them up so we had some type of defense. Now that I can actually leave the base.
I just joined to tell you I'll be on tomorrow after work. So
Okay. No problem, man.
it's already 11:30. So oh shit. Yeah, it's already 11:30. I gotta get to bed.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Have a good night, man.
But I won't be working this 3-hour shift tomorrow, so I'll be on a little earlier.
Alright, Mark, Dave, and Jose joined, so our tab's building.
I was there when they.
Mark and I
Not to
both
mention
had
Silver
twin
Haze.
wyverns, so we both got two out of each egg.
Yeah, well, once you guys get used to flying around, how to work and shit like that, I'll go get you guys some high level shit.
Yeah, we'll hope to get like 380s.
I've been playing the game for forever.
Oh, Badger, there's a 370 and a 350 egg on me. If you want to give,
Okay.
it to me and Dust Knight or whoever you think gets it.
Timmy just hatched another one, and I don't know, but I think we have like 8 wyverns in the base because of the twins, so.
Alright, well,
I think we should slow down on Tames because the base is already so laggy.
It's not the Thames, it's the,
It's a stone.
no, it's that big ass stone fucking building that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah, it lagged the same for me before and after. Like I said, I don't lag. I feel fine in this, so I don't know why.
Yeah, I
some
just
people are.
melted their whole base.
But, anyways, Yeah, I'll get them some high level shit once they get used to flying around, working on the shit.
What did you
Yeah.
do?
Oh, I got killed.
But
Oh, there goes the withering.
I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'm good.
Alright, man.
Alright.
Peace.
Take it easy, man.
14 on the return, and the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they
It's
I mean,
alright.
in great
the
field
server's doing
position.
good and staying popular. No, that's cool. Just leave
still
the
in
1-380 in there
raid.
till we can figure out what we're gonna trade it for. There's a 380 poison in there I have I'm gonna use for trading, but anyone besides that you can hatch. Like you said, the 370, the 330, whatever.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second
I mean, I think the
down.
next best step would be to find someone to help pick up another server and then add a second server. And then we'll be able to have 40 people on at a time instead of 20.
Roethlisberger will throw. Looking for Parham in there. He's got it.
You should add a center
As
server.
a gain of 11 and a Charger first.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw.
I mean,
right
if he's
there.
not getting back on to play, we can just grab it from him. I think he'll get back on and play, though. I think he's just salty. I think if he gets back on and someone tells him, like, hey, you know, all kinds of bases were raided today, all kinds of people had wars, all kinds of people were killing each other, it's just a server.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus
Mm.
zone coverage.
So he
And that
thinks.
changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead
Who's?
area. So you make curl a
Dodson's?
little wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window.
If he's not inside one of the buildings, like the first floor, the second floor of the actual building with like the furnaces, then he should be inside the egg rooms. Like he never goes off
Wait,
outside,
you're
so
gonna stay out there tonight? Go for it.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger.
You're fine.
And he just chucked that one out
You're
of
fine.
bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack.
All I need is fiber and we can make C4.
Third down.
I'm positive. I'm not mad. I am not mad.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play.
I would
before a
pause, but it's
2-minute
user
warning.
game. Jose.
On third down, Roethlisberger.
Jose, Kira says hello.
That's caught out left by Pyramid.
Kira says hi.
so
So
He says hi.
56 to play in this first half.
That's
Back
fine.
to
You stay out there, you stay
right
out there.
after this.
It's not like I'm not used to it at this point.
And the kick by Gonzalez, he is
This is what it is.
So Kira, thanks for saying hello to me.
Oh, Colin says thanks for saying hello to him.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people
Colin, she says hello to you as well.
They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? They didn't get the touchdown.
Halo.
But that's
He said
actually
halo.
okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So
I don't think she knows that's
that's a
either.
good drive.
So the Broncos coming
Doesn't
out
look me.
now. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to put
We don't
it
have.
away.
I can only make one C4.
Yeah, you're good. If you're staying out there, is there? You said because you just don't feel good.
I mean,
Fine.
So you got to go out and create some offense for us here.
You're not gonna wake me up.
Some points. No way does
No, you
that guy
don't.
get on the field on this drive.
It's not like I don't fall back asleep anyway.
It wasn't his fault, but hey, listen, if
I
sometimes
know.
we have casualties at times, we're trying to win a
It's
game.
been through hell a couple times.
And they'll bootleg it here.
I think what we'll do next is figure out if we do add a second server, how many people would want Island and how many people would want Aberrations.
There to make sure that one didn't find its target.
Because although not everyone has Aberrations, if every tribe has somebody who does, that person can still go out and get stuff.
Back in pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only
I-
way to play good defense.
Mark has Aberration because he game shared with me and I have them all. Marty has them all.
I don't have any. I don't have any except for sports.
Nice catch right there. Brings
All I have is Ab,
when in doubt, find
and then I'm gonna get the new one that comes out.
It does.
Is he on?
Can you bring a Wyvern to 80-60? Right at the bottom of the desert.
veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he
Wait, since you're out there, can you get you get Slick Cross?
They'll let this thing go for Sanders. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance.
You guys
What they're
hate
doing,
those storage
I think the
boxes.
converse has been true in this
Oh,
game.
I think I know where we should build. But we would have to pre-build a base before we actually move into it.
A lot of time to change things. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. And now the Chargers are going to
Yeah.
come up here and
I was kind of around for base spots, but I found something worth bringing back to the base, but I don't have a saddle on me.
I'm just gonna come pick you up.
Yep. That's why I said make sure it's a wide
The
one.
Broncos on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
What is it?
Who? Oh, who many people do you think would be on ads? You mean?
And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, he should be inside the main base.
They've only converted one time.
He usually goes as AFK in a corner or next to the tables.
Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
Here's
Alright.
Marquette King now.
Wait, who are you looking for?
Away for the second time.
Yeah, he's inside the base. Can you grab him for you?
It's a good one.
Yeah.
Fielded at the 33.
I am.
Just kidding.
Not his best. And
Yeah, he's
it'll
over
be
here.
Charger football.
Well, he
I'm
was
at 80-60 waiting for one of you guys to bring the wyvern. Whoever can do it.
Set to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want
I don't
86.
have mine anymore because I got too cocky.
a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better.
Even though I killed all of his teams except for one.
I'll go get him. You don't have to worry about it.
You put it through the post, that's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Wait, where you at? You said 60, 80?
Yeah. Down at the bottom of the desert.
20-yard line. And that one results in 35
That's it.
yards.
I'm already heading.
Now
And if he-
Roethlisberger on first down. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass.
I would say we could build in the desert, but then we need to build out of Adobe.
Running away with this one. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half.
Could just build a crafting station.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
Is there cliff platforms? Did you add those incomes? Like into drops or anything?
And Denver getting set to
Not
take
yet. I
the
haven't touched the
field.
drops.
And with time quickly fading here in the second
So the
quarter,
drops
I'm
are still
going to. I
good.
just had to wait for everything else to work first.
they want to play this.
I hate those servers that they'll mess with the drops and only give you trash net armor.
Yeah, I know. I might work on the drops. I just had to get all the other settings working before I worried about the beacon stuff, because the beacons messes up a lot of the other stuff.
I'm actually happy this isn't insta-team either.
On first and 10, Keenum is going to go for a big play downfield.
I still want that grind.
Away and incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
He has a lightning 380 and I have a poison 380, but I said we might as well wait for
Defensive player of the year. Normally sacks are the big
probably on him.
What he's done in the secondary has been something special.
Wait, who's gonna want the 3D for themselves?
All-around game for him, taking the ball away, rushing the quarterback, and
Oh no, I'm not taking this 380.
doing a number of
Alright, so I am at 80-60 at the bottom of the map.
80-60 lat?
80 lat, 60 long.
You good, Jose?
Yes.
Or are you psyching me out? Oh, he's psyching me out.
60, yeah.
Keenum will try
Got it.
again on second down.
Okay, I'm here.
And my goodness, another
Alright, I'm
interception
looking around in the sky for you.
by Jason McCoy.
Are you in the middle of the desert? Like,
There's a shot from late points.
are you in the corner of the map?
Range for a field
My arrow is right on top of where the 8 on the left and the 60 on the bottom touch. Like right where that line makes the crosshairs.
Oh, 60 on the bottom?
Yeah, 80-60 left to right.
going now. Roethlisberger on first
I'm guessing you're going to 60-80?
Yeah, I'm not that far away.
Nah, you're not that far.
Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown.
Just 2 squares to the diagonal
And
left.
this Chargers offense continues to pour it on.
80, 80 on the left, 60 on the bottom.
Did you tame something?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna come back this way, and you should put it on passive, and I'm gonna kill this Giga and this Titan, and it's gonna give it XP.
The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back.
Well, the Giga probably will kill you.
And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at,
I mean, I'm on a wyvern. I could just attack it from
And I
the air.
think in this situation,
That's true.
that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one
Yeah.
more shot before the clock runs out.
I usually look
Insane.
that long, but for this some reason I didn't miss that.
Right in between two big rocks heading towards the ocean.
Is that where we're gonna be built up?
Oh, I see where you're at.
No, it's not. I'm sitting on my horse waiting for them. I found something just flying by and it's too good to pass up, so I went down and drank
is
it.
it?
Is it a
And then once
moss?
I drank it, I did spawn in the kibble because I didn't have it on me, but I don't care.
Is it a
What is
moss?
It's gonna be surprised. Oh, I see the dragon
It's
here, right?
Can I take butt stuff over there?
Take down in front of you.
Its name is Butt Stuff. That's
Look at
fantastic.
that thing. Isn't that
Oh wait,
sick?
I'm not even here. I thought you were talking to me.
I saw that on the ground and I was like, oh, I have to have that one.
What is it?
This is a 280. He's bringing it back to base. If you see dust, he's carrying it. It's hard to miss it.
Oh my god.
Up here.
That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you
Is it
throw
tamed
the ball,
already?
I need to see this.
getting there.
Hey, Dust, let him catch up to you to see it.
Is that an Ankylo?
It is the sickest looking Ankylo I've ever seen.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
I know, I was like, I couldn't paint that any better than it already came out.
Why you want to fly unicorn?
Because I'm looking around for a base and this is the fastest flyer we have.
I mean, technically, it's not a
Because
fly.
I thought about it, it's really hard to get a greenhouse out in the desert. So I'm trying to think of a place where like we could actually have a greenhouse because part of the kibble is growing things like long grass and rock carrots and things.
Well, then we should have like for the base like the connection from wood over like.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control.
I'm talking about the big rock up on top where Dotson always builds.
So he doesn't get hit back there. He's got
See,
to
that's
step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield.
it's a pain in the butt to try to get dinosaurs up and down that rock all the time.
Is there cave damage on this?
No.
Hey, I found a 280 female Dodicus. It's the green, but it has a white mutation. The shell's completely white.
Hey, where is this Anklia?
You think we should get it? Well, Dodicuses are for rock. And then...
Yeah, where is this Anklia?
Dust is carrying it.
Oh, is he heading back to base?
I think so. If you come... If you're close over here, Tim, I'm at 80-50 right now, right down in the canyon. If you want to come see the third Dodicus and see if we should get it or not.
I stripped the ball after he caught it. So it turned it
There's
into
also
a
a green
fumble.
kangaroo down here.
It's the same thing that I did to you in the last game.
Hey, we could build right here, like right, yeah, like literally right
You
here.
say it was bullshit? Blame Colin for that. He actually taught me that. Well, he didn't
He's the
really
one
teach
looking
me,
for
but
the
he
base.
taught me to
Behind
become more
somebody?
consistent. What's that?
Who's looking for the base?
What, lining up behind somebody and pressing R1 to strip it?
Yep.
Yep, that's the peanut punch. It's
He,
from
he
Tillman.
completed the pass, but I got up behind him quick enough to force the fumble directly into the safety's hands.
Alright, so is anyone still over here at 80-50?
No.
Oh, I'm about
but
to be over there.
I
Okay,
found a
I'll
possible
wait for you.
location, and actually, it's pretty flat.
In the canyon?
Yeah, I'm
I
right
see a
above the canyon.
Rex.
I'm at 80-50 right where the wall. Right where the water
I'm at
starts.
70.
80, 50.
Like if you see right where the crosshair is, like the left of it.
Okay, whoever's eating something very crunchy, can you please not? Thank you.
I don't even hear it.
Cause it's probably you.
It's not me.
It sounds terrible. I can tell you this much.
It sounds absolutely ear-raping.
Someone has me
You
muted.
said down by where the water is?
Yeah.
Is it Jose? No, it's not Jose.
Like if you go right to the left of the 80-50 where the crosshairs meet, there's about water that's shaped like I don't even know what to describe it as. Like, almost like a weird triangle. I'm right where 80 and 50.
80 lat?
Yeah, 80 on the left, 50 on the bottom.
Alright, I think I'm here.
Alright, I see you, right behind you. Whoever's on the green and black wyvern.
Yeah.
Yeah, just turn straight around.
Oh, I see you.
Alright, it's this way. Let's see if you guys think we should get it or not.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Let's see. Where would you walk up to? Don't want to leave the predators over to it.
Oh, there's actually a cave base over here.
Yeah, this is one of the cave spots. Alright, so there's the big green kangaroo. So where did the little doe walk?
So confused, I'm looking for you guys.
I like how the poison wyvern like auto aims.
Right.
It has aimbot.
I saw you walk down here. Maybe a jet. I don't think
One
we're
of the
dead
predators got
down
it.
here. I don't think so. Not that fast. Oh, here it is. You got way down here.
Oh.
Oh, I see. Oh my god.
Oh, are you
yep.
guys in this canyon?
That's definitely a pop.
So we should get that?
Yeah.
I'm so lost. I wanna confirm it.
Alright, well come look at it before we do anything with it.
Where are you?
Let me go straight up in the air again so I can see if I can see the dragon.
I'm not on a dragon. I'm on a fucking
Griffin?
yeah, that thingy.
Alright. Sorry, you see me? I see you right in front of you.
Oh, I see you. I see you.
So go straight down where the dragon is. I found that from the sky. It has a white shell mutation on top of it being a green. No, I think the only thing you use them for is stone, so I don't know if it's a useful thing, but I was
I mean,
trying to
yeah,
figure
the
out.
only thing you use them for is stone. It's about to die though.
I
So you
mean,
think it's
stone
worth
is,
it? Or-
like, this isn't really a boosted server, so I mean, stone could be useful.
Well, stone you use for spark powder, which you use for gunpowder. So.
He fought so hard.
Yeah, that's true. And with the Ankleo, you don't get that much stone.
I'm not gonna shoot it because it is low health, so I'm not gonna try to put it to sleep. Okay. I don't know why you hit the tree, buddy, but whatever.
I think it's aggro. I'm gonna show you this base location after this.
Yeah, you got it gets a nice
Yo, look
amount
at
of
his
stone.
level. Look at his level. Look at his level.
Uh-huh. You can name it weeds.
Now that's what you call a
That's my
perfect team.
birthday. That is my birthday. I was literally just
Yo.
saying my birthday is April 20th.
Yo, do you guys know when National Drug Test Day is?
421.
Yo.
Alright, I got this, mate. Oh wait, that's
Alright,
not.
You can take yeet back to base. I'll keep walking around looking at a couple more of the cave spots, and if we don't find anything
No,
that's
I want to show you
super
this. I want to show
satisfying.
you this.
You talking about the one up to the left, diagonally over towards the mountains, like right
It's
where
like
the green and the yeah,
No, you
I know
see,
where
if you come to right where I'm at, you can look up,
Yeah.
and there's like a U in the mountain. It's really right there.
Oh yeah, I was checking it out earlier. The only problem with being over here is the wyvern spawn just where those arches are,
they
and you lose a
venture
lot
off?
of teams. Yeah, if something aggroes them and pulls them over, or if you fly over going back to base and you pull the aggro, you lose a bunch of stuff when they hit your base. That's one of the reasons why people build in the desert build out toward the flats.
I know. I think I would have grabbed the pick if you did throw it, though.
I'm surprised Timmy's not out here looking for a level 300 green kangaroo.
Just where they spawn? Oh, bet that's a cop.
Yeah, this is where kangaroos spawn. So on this,
That-
if you look around, you see all the
How
kangaroos.
he caught that in between 5 defenders, I have no idea.
Kind of 280 green saber tooth, but they're kind of useless when you got wolves.
I don't care about all this cactus sap. You know what I want, game. I need the shrooms. The rare
Guys,
shrooms.
I found a level 300 female aloe.
Jesus.
Vanquisher's back online.
Do we need an aloe
Yeah,
for
his
anything?
shit got pushed in.
Yeah, he's gonna be mad.
Do we need an
And
aloe?
I think they're rotating. Because whenever
Do we need a female aloe?
I might have been.
We don't have one, but
I will
use
neither
the kibble, but I
confirm
don't-
nor deny that.
damage, we can just put them on wander around the
I mean, I
base.
don't see why we shouldn't get one. Like, that'd be pretty dope if we got one.
I know you use
There's
the
a
aloe
cave.
kibble, but I don't know if it's worth the trouble of level 300. I found a 280 female, and a 300 female, and a 290 Carno. There's a lot of high levels over here.
I didn't get a single rare shroom in all of that.
I found a cave, but it can't fit like wyverns and rexes and stuff inside of it.
Yeah,
How
I
do you
thought
even
about a
get rare
cave,
shrooms?
but
This cave is like 53.
yeah, so the downside of caves is it doesn't give you a lot of room to grow. Like, as soon as you hit your limit, there's no room to expand. But I'm trying not to get something too far in the open where it's just like you fly over and it's like, oh, look, there's the base. So I'm trying to find something towards the edge of the map that's big enough to build on, but doesn't scream, hey, look, there's a base.
There's islands all the way in the middle of the ocean by the desert. They're like unnoticeable sometimes.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess.
Yeah, that's why I like Island better, because all the little outer islands, like, you can go and have bases on all the different
Yeah, the
islands.
iceberg, that's popular now. Like
And
whenever
yeah,
I
it got
started
popular.
Whenever I started playing Ark, like nobody knew what
Alright,
it was.
Jose, I see you.
Well, the thing was, no one could survive out there originally.
I thought I was going to pick that.
Back then it was nothing
You
but
had to
official.
thread that needle.
Yeah. The problem is people go out there and they make stupid YouTube videos like, oh, the best base locations, and they list literally all the places that people build up, and it's like, well, thank you for giving it away to everyone.
Yeah. We could build on one of these walls in the canyon. But that's open, and you said you didn't want out in the open.
I hate when you get pot of coffee and it tastes like water.
That sounds disgusting.
I made coffee and I forgot to close like the lid on the like machine. So like whenever the coffee was done, it looked like I put ice and just let it melt.
Yep. I'm drinking coffee that tastes like if you set water inside a coffee ground and let it sit and then strain the coffee grounds. And I keep forgetting it's terrible, so I'm sitting here and every like 5-10 minutes I'll take a sip, just like, oh, coffee, oh wait, no. Ugh.
What about Pillar? How do you feel about Pillar?
Pillar?
Yeah.
I've thought about it, I don't know.
We could build like all the way down around Pillar. Do you want to get
Yeah.
Jack?
I'm trying to think of a place that like you may not think of right away, that like you actually have to go look to find. And it's hard to find anything like that on this map because it's also open and flat.
Is there a build limit? Because build limit, like, that's like the obstruct. That obstructs like some builds, right?
Like I said, I think the best course of action will be give it a couple of days. I hope people really like the server and see if someone is willing to join in as a co-owner and buy a server. And then we'll have 2. And then we figure out if we want to base on abs or base on island. And probably island so everyone could play.
Yeah. Or center. Center's pretty nice.
Yeah, but see, for center, you have to get people to go into solo and then ascend and do all that crap, and it might be kind of hard to explain to people like Jose and Mark and Dave who haven't
Oh,
played real
they're like
long.
fresh now. I thought they were just
Yeah.
like playing a couple games new.
No, they're like, today's their first day playing new. So it might be a little difficult to do the whole extension thing.
What happened?
Playing that.
Oh, sorry. We're playing our Madden game.
So another score there, and often you talk
No,
about
you're
the three
good.
phases of the game.
What about somewhere in the jungle? Is there a base built in that underground?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And
It's not even that deep. I'm just like, I've been up since like 3:30 in the morning, roughly.
So does that mean you're probably not going to get back on that tonight? Or does that mean you're just tired?
I mean, I'm tired. It depends. I have to take Kira to the doctor. Like, I have to be there by like 11 or something like that in the morning.
It's up to you. It's like, it's not untypical at all for these guys to be up to like 4 in the morning playing. Like,
I might get back.
more often than not. I say more often than not, if you log on the Arc, there'll be somebody on here.
It's not gonna be me anymore.
What's up?
Is there anyone built in the cave by in the jungle under that broken bridge?
No one's built there, but again, like I said, the caves, the problem is once you get to a certain size, there's no room. Like, you think it's good till you try to put a kibble base up, and then when you try to put a kibble base up and there's no room for anything, then it's like, well, kibble base is going to be what's going to be the money maker for this server, because the fact everyone's going to need kibble and no one's going to have it is not going to be in the beacon drops. So anyone who can grow a kibble farm first and get it up and running is just going to make a shit ton of ignits and bullets and all kinds of trades.
Well, there isn't really any like caves that lead out like open area.
Me.
Not me.
Not me.
A good pickup there, a 22.
Alright.
I think what I'll do is, if I can get somebody after a while who really likes the game and wants to actually continue to play, it gonna get you cleans up.
I would
I'll
buy
say
a
someone.
server if I made my own server.
Yeah, I'm saying if someone who makes their own money can contribute to like $15 a month for the server. I think what I'll do is I'll let them own the server. I'll set it up and set it onto the cluster, but they'll be the admin of that server. So they'll be paying to be an admin. That way, or that way, just so they have a.
Is there an admin shop?
Why are they
I
trying
don't.
to sell withered milk?
I don't necessarily have an admin shop, but I'm gonna set one up. But
Oh, this
it's
is a
not
nice area right
official
here.
yet.
Overlooking blue wall, nice flat ground. It's in the jungle, so you can hide stuff.
If I figure somebody for $15 a month would want to be an admin on Island or Aberration or something.
Do you want
I
these
find a little-
cards in case you come look?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Denver
All right,
offense now as
any
they
two
get
people
set
back at the
to
base
take
yet?
over here. And
I'm back.
from the interception, just any
Because I need two people
interception,
to ride over
more
together
cautious
to
when you
pick up
start that
something
next
here.
drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I
Can
don't
you
think
mark
there's
this
any
anymore?
way you can
Let me find the coordinates for you guys. Okay, this is a lot closer. This is at 30-20.
But you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run into
But I might need two people together, so
We'll see how they attack.
I'm about to get off.
when we see those
it's like two people on a
runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game.
30-20.
It does open up possibilities here on second down.
On second down, here's Keenan. And my goodness, another interception.
Hayward just went down.
Caught by Casey Hayward. And they'll start with
What?
field position at the 41-yard line.
You said 30-20?
Yep.
Oh, I'm right there.
Yeah, 30-20, like right where the water meets the rock.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. And he was hit as he threw it there.
Well, we're probably gonna need two people because one person's gonna have to ride back and one person's gonna have to walk it back. It's not carryable.
It's even tougher, and this time those guys in the
It's big, yeah.
Bronto,
Pronto, I don't think would work.
In there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Yeah, I said for Pronto.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger.
That's like, if it's not decent, I'm not coming all the way over. Good.
That was almost a one-handed grab.
The big lead. If you're coaching Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some
I'm on the
clock and
coast.
making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks.
Alright, I see you behind you. Actually, is there two people on that live ring? Because if there's not two people, it's not going to be any good anyway.
Now the Broncos offense,
No, there's
they get
not
set
two.
to head back onto the field. Now they've
But I was already
lost
over
their
here.
way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Alright, to your
This is
left.
where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator?
Oh, wow.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
It's time now to lean on that leadership. Now,
Do you want to walk or fly?
pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, someone can walk it. That's why I said I need two people. Because he gets back on for Netflix.
They were more than ready for it.
They've got
Or I should say, his girl does and the
maybe
kids.
can expect more passes like
The
that.
Rex is hoovering.
Now Keenum looking deep for Demarius. And they went for a big
So
push
do we-
from the air on second down.
Do we have two people coming?
Now it's third.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
Yeah, me too.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. you're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Keenum gonna throw. And now here is another
It's fourth and
interception. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away.
Do we still need Scorpions?
At the 48-yard
What's that?
Do we still need Scorpions?
Hey, who got that audio tape of Red losing in the playoffs?
play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. There's that man.
I don't know, but it sounds awfully, authentic.
Accurate.
Rashad Perriman.
Yep.
Touchdown, the season's second of the game. And the interception by the Chargers. Dean
Give me a
leads to a
second.
touchdown.
Stop trying to eat the ants.
It's called quit crying like a little bitch and just get up there.
And the lead will swell
Right.
by one more. Gonzalez now to kick this one away.
It's trying to eat an ant. That's why.
This will be fielded on the back
You
line
know,
of the end
there's
zone.
only one thing I miss about being admin.
So the Broncos coming out.
Flying?
They are looking
Yes.
to make a bit of a 180
Yeah, I figured you were gonna say that.
right now.
And frankly, I
But
think
honestly,
it's time to call your
I don't
playmakers
want the
together
hassle.
and say, all right,
Fuck
guys,
that shit.
No, that's why I tell people, like, everyone thinks it's fun to be an admin. It's like, no, it's too much work.
We start telling people, be like, I don't play as admin,
geared to them.
so
Not necessarily change your play
oh, shit.
hurts the defense.
I already told people, like,
Ball in the hands of
once the server's up and running, we got people playing and stuff, like, I'm not gonna be running around doing admin work. We're gonna play, and if you get rated, you get rated.
An incomplete
Yep.
pass leads to
This
second.
is a pure PvP server. And you should put that in the name, honestly. I would put pure PvP.
That's
Yeah, I've
You would
seen
get-
that.
You would get so many more people to join.
Guys, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm gonna turn off my mic, but in like 5 minutes I'll be off. I'm just waiting for this egg to hatch.
all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the
So you
guys.
getting off then, Tim?
Sometimes you gotta take
Yeah.
risky and put it aside.
Alright, night, man.
The franchise quarterback,
Night.
the things
Talk to you later.
Badger, you want to see the spot since it's like right here by this?
Why didn't he
yourself
do
and
anything?
not take hits like that.
God
It'll
damn
be a
it.
pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. They're also looking forward now because now these plays are really the next
But, Badger, you never answered me. Do we still need,
And it drops down
Scorpions?
incomplete.
No, I got us like 3 or 4. They're in the base. We got Rex, Kibble, Scorpion, and,
defenses continue to
Dago, and Yudi. So whenever we can turn it into kibble, I just have to get some vegetables, like the long grass and stuff. The growth rate's at like 180, so it's like gonna grow pretty close to instantly, but I just haven't had time. I worked on getting some turns up, so we had a couple. Cause someone attacked our base while you were off.
Oh, come on, Jose. You couldn't just let him have it.
They tried to dive bomb our base with a Griffin and landed, and the Wolves ate him, and then he came back a second time upset. And then he lost another Griffin, and then he came back a third time and started shooting at people, and then killed the Queen.
I'm guessing it was Chuck.
It was Flappy.
It was who?
Was that the guy we were
kid?
picking on earlier?
Yeah, the one that they were fighting. Yeah, he came back and shot and killed Timmy, Queen, and Jose the third time, but he lost 2 Griffins trying to do it.
Yeah, this is the spot.
So Flappy says he's gonna KOS our tribe. He said he won't raid us yet because he can't raid us yet, but when he can raid us, he will.
Yo, you know I've never even been in this fucking building. What is this?
Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Holy fucking eggs, bro.
What, in the kibble farm?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's even more inside the fridge in the base. I've been collecting them all day.
Jeez.
Like I said, we're gonna make a lot off of kibble trading.
Badger, do you like this spot?
He just got clotheslined out of the air, Jose.
Yeah, that's not bad. 2 things you have to do is A, make sure you can walk things up here, and B, see how many of these rocks are actually breakable, because it's not a huge area.
You take care of that Rex. I know what hit me.
I actually don't have a weapon on me other than my Tranko.
Oh, hold on, what'd you say?
Let Marty handle the stats on the 300X. Well, I honestly don't know for the Rex for this type of server. He's pretty good at the whole scale thing of how much health it needs and how much damage it needs on each server.
I hate how they put a whole bunch of good base locations in the spawn areas.
I mean, yeah, couple's not gonna break it. I mean, as long as it's in something that's actually, you know, like stamina, health, attack, things are actually gonna go up. Now, if you pumped it out into oxygen or something, it'd probably beat you. Yeah, I'm just telling you, I've had people put oxygen on their Rexes, like Chuck will do that. Chuck will do that because he'll build. Chuck will go onto the island and he'll build a red ob with like the water all around it. And he'll put oxygen on his team so they can swim faster through the water. So I remember the one time I was like, why did your Rex like have so little attack? And he's like, oh, because I pumped it with some oxygen and health. And I was like, why did you pump it with oxygen? He's like, well, we're in the water, so it needs to swim fast. And I was like, you don't pump oxygen on a Rex.
Alright, so what's being worked on right now?
I built 5 or 6 turns and put them up, and then put the ammo in them. The rest of the ammo is inside the not the replicator, inside the fabricator. I replaced the ignits I used, but I didn't replace the electronics and stuff I made just because I had to go out and get most of the stuff to do it.
Who's stone bases over here by
But probably just keep working on platform, floors, walls, stuff to move a base so we can find a spot. Looking for another 300 Rex.
Did anybody do a CP run?
I got some earlier, but I don't know how much is still left. Queen was using it.
Where'd you put it?
who's built on the castle?
That was Chuck.
So
Yeah.
don't mess with it.
Was Chuck's.
Where'd you say you put the CP? I'm sorry.
Some was in the smithies, some was inside the fabricators, and then I think there's a box, or there was a box that had like 30 stacks of it. like I said, but Queen and Timmy was using some earlier for a project, so I don't know.
What is those other
Queen, I
guys?
think, Queen, I think, was doing air conditioners with it, and Timmy, I think, was doing walls to help out. But I don't know how much they used. They're not very productive people. Like, they'll start a project, but they're just not really good at staying on a task.
I found a base, but they're online. I don't have anything on this screen.
Alright. We have 103 foundations, 103 ceilings.
What we should have done is, if we get a second server, we'll all jump on it and we'll pair up in like groups of 2 or 3 and do it like what me and Marty would do, and that's run out, get up of Indy as fast as you can, and then prepare your defenses for war.
Tell you what, buddy, I'm not gonna make any more metal shit until we know where we're building, how big of a base we're building.
Yeah, that's what I'm not looking. I'm trying to find a place that's like big enough to grow, like as we get more and more stuff, but in the open.
Where you at?
Right now, I'm at this place, 2550, right on the theme of the page. I'm checking out this big flat place with like water and oil and
25. Alright, I'm on my way.
just past where we used to build our bases in that canyon, like just a little bit past that. There's this big place that has water. It's on the side of a mountain. It has coverage. It's big enough like you could grow over time and keep adding on. So I don't know.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Hold on.
Yeah, it has like horseshoe-shaped water. It's like right past where we used to always build our bases when we join a new server. Like just past that canyon down the side. Because I think this is one of the places we, like the first time I think we played together, you're like, there's a spot, and we went here and it was taken, and you're like, okay. Yeah, I think this would be a good place. It's big enough, it's close to the, a little bit of all the different elements, resource-wise. It has water.
Let me know when you see me.
Okay, you'll see him, he's flying on a dragon right up beside me. I just noticed this Rex, and I was like, oh, look at Rex. And I was like, oh, it's not worth taming, but I was like, oh, this is a nice area.
We're gonna need pillars, because this is kind of uneven.
Because this is like right next to where...
Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about right here. The only problem with this place is...
I remember there was one before, that's why we didn't build here the first time. But
Catch that.
Is your horse fast enough to follow me?
yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna show you a couple different spots.
Shows it there on third down, very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
Yeah.
The better a route runner you are,
Are you coming?
confidence your guys.
Yep, I'm
Are
ready.
people on this server smart enough to use cannons to raid us?
Okay, somebody build here. What the fuck?
That's what I said. I was like, I know this is the place you originally talked about, but there's already somebody up here. It's
Good game, Jose.
That's Flappy.
Thanks, man. Go get some rest.